going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we are with the S550 Mustang. What we're going to be doing today is a mod that we had talked about in one of the previous videos, which is swapping out the stock throttle body with an aftermarket. What we're going to be swapping it out with is this BBK throttle body. The difference between this one and the stock one with respect to size is the stock is 67 millimeters and the aftermarket BBK is going to be 73 millimeters. Okay, so the BBK throttle body is made of a T66 aluminum, and it comes with its own hardware to reinstall. It's a pretty easy plug and play, just disconnecting the electric connector and then using the new hardware to plug it in. But of course, before we do that, we're gonna have to disconnect the inlet hose here, and then this vacuum line. We gotta separate it from there. Other than that, I mean, it should be a pretty easy plug and play. Okay, so as I mentioned, this is a pretty simple install to remove and put on the new throttle body. We're going to be using a 3/8" socket drive with a 5/16 socket and then a flathead screwdriver. That's all it's going to take. So let's get to it. Okay, so we just need to remove this inlet hose, and all we have to do is use a flathead screwdriver to loosen the hose clamp and then remove it from the throttle body. Now we're going to disconnect the electronic connector, slide out that red locking pin. Okay, so now we're going to remove the 4 mounting bolts that come with the stock throttle body. We've got 2 on the top and then 2 on the bottom. Okay guys, so now that we have the stock throttle body removed, you can see a gasket that's right here. It's stock from Ford. It's reusable, so the new kit won't come with that. It only has the mounting bolts. So that's pretty much all you need to make that swap. So we're gonna put the new one on, start with the mounting bolts. Okay, so one of the things I wanted to mention is that there's a difference between the old mounting bolts and the new ones. So the old ones require the 5/8 socket wrench. The new ones are going to require number 5 Allen key or Allen wrench. Okay, so now we just have to reinstall the plastic push screw into the throttle body and then make the connection with the electronic connector. Super responsive now. Yeah, the throttle response, I could feel it, and I'm not even in your car all the time. It feels definitely on the bottom end. You can really feel that throttle response. It feels good. There you have it, installation of the BBK 73mm throttle body. We really noticed improvement in the throttle response, especially on the lower end. Maybe not too much on the mid-range, but definitely on the bottom end of the power band. You really feel the difference in the throttle response compared to the previous or stock OEM throttle body. Okay, so as I mentioned in one of the previous videos, we're going to make it a 3-part, which is going to be the intake, the throttle body, and then a dyno tune. But we've decided to go ahead and try to get a ported upper and lower intake. So that's going to be the last thing that we do, keeping this naturally aspirated. And as I mentioned previously, we do have a full exhaust. So at that point, you know, as far as performance upgrades, we want to go ahead and get a dyno tune after that. And I think it's going to perform really well. BBK has done a dyno tune on a stock V6. It was a 2014 on the same throttle body. It was before and after. And their gains were 17 horsepower to the wheels and about 35 foot-pound of torque, if I remember correctly. So those are pretty respectful numbers. We're pretty happy with that. As I mentioned, you know, we're gonna do an overall, you know, once we get, you know, the upper and lower ported intake manifolds, that's when we're gonna do our dyno tunes. Okay guys, so don't forget about the giveaway we have going on right now. Once we hit our 1,000 subscriber, we're gonna be giving away a $200 gift card from Amazon. So don't forget to like, subscribe, and just importantly, don't forget to comment, and we'll see you on the next one.